Tigers are the most dangerous of all the animals that live in the jungle, earning them the title Lord of the Jungle. How awful and dreadful is their power then? When born, tiger cubs are very weak, so the probability of death is quite high. Therefore, the mother tiger will not leave her cubs during the first week after birth. When they are first born, tiger cubs do not have the ability to see. At this point, the mother tiger must exercise extra caution to protect her cubs from getting hurt. Approximately 2 years pass while the cubs are raised by their mother until they attain their independence and separate from their mother in search of their own territory. As soon as the king of the forest learned where the prey was hiding, it immediately set out in its hunt. Instead of giving chase from a distance, it sneaks up on its target and attacks from a close range. Tigers frequently opt to hunt in the direction opposite to that of the wind in order to conceal their body odor from the prey. The predator walks stealthily and makes use of the shrubs to conceal itself, making it more difficult to track down the prey. The hunt has officially begun. In order to remain undetected, the predator stands motionless and carefully observes the target. The hunter needs to be at a distance of at least 10 meters from the deer in order to have any chance of catching it. In order to achieve this, it uses the surrounding forest as a shield or a screen. The tiger has spent a significant amount of time hunting, allowing it to confidently approach its prey from a close range. The menacing roar of the king of the jungle shakes the whole forest. The king of the forest begins to run through the trees to cover the eyes of its prey. It waits until the appropriate moment and then all of a sudden, it leaps out to seize its prey. The hunter bites into the deer's neck, breaking the spine as well as damaging the aorta in order to take down the prey quickly. With the terrible strength of a lord and proficient hunting skills, the hunter completely controls the poor deer. The tiger then clamps its jaws down on the prey's neck, severing the victim's airway and putting an end to any remaining feeble attempts at resistance. In the end, the king of the forest proudly gnaws on the feast of fresh meat that it has just hunted. While wandering for food, the wild boar suddenly falls into the sight of a tiger. The predator takes advantage of the tall grass to hide and then slowly approaches the wild boar. When it comes to a close distance, it stands motionless, carefully observing the movements of its prey. When the wild boar is caught off guard, the predator immediately rushes to attack. Being attacked by surprise, the wild boar fights back fiercely. However, after a while of struggling, the wild boar still cannot escape the skilled predator. With outstanding strength, plus the possession of sharp claws and teeth, the tiger easily overpowers its prey. The wild boar cries out in despair. The excellent hunter bites hard on the wild boar's neck with extremely strong jaws, knocking down its prey quickly. The tiger wraps its paws around the boar's neck and begins to pull it away. Another beast materializes out of nowhere. The agile prey animal leaps to safety in order to avoid being eaten by the opportunistic alligator. The crocodile quickly runs into the water to escape the pursuit. However, the Lord of the Jungle wouldn't give up so easily. It quickly chases to the hiding place of the enemy. After being thrown into a perilous area, the crocodile flails around helplessly. A devastating loss at the hands of the Lord of the Jungle has been inflicted upon the King of the Waters. A tiger is on patrol when it spots the bear encroaching on its territory. Being in someone else's territory, the bear dares to declare war, chasing and attacking the tiger. However, this is a wrong decision. The tiger skillfully lures the bear towards its fellow ambush. The tiger quickly rushes to control its prey with strong muscles and sharp claws. However, the bear takes the initiative to shrink into a block to protect its body. Regaining the initiative, the bear chases and forces the enemy to jump into the nearby river. The bear recognizes this as an opportunity and uses what little strength it has left to climb the tree and get away. The defenseless bear climbs up a thick tree to avoid being seen by the formidable adversary that is pursuing it. The tiger eventually gives up and walks away after becoming exhausted for a while. After going without food for a number of days, the big cat will aim for this fatty prey as its next meal. The tiger immediately moves carefully, making no noise and taking advantage of the bushes to cover its body. When close to the prey, it immediately rushes very quickly to grab the prey. The tiger is successful in taking the buffalo down to the ground. At this point, the prey animal places a powerful bite on the neck of the adversary. As soon as they see what is happening, 2 more buffaloes from the herd swiftly charge the tiger in an effort to protect their friend. To protect the prey, the hunter rushes into the buffalo herd to intimidate. After that, it drags the prey to a more secure area so that it can finish it off more slowly. When hunting huge buffalo, the predator will bite the throat of the prey and squeeze its trachea, which will ultimately cause the animal to suffocate. Unfortunately, the buffalo has no choice but to perish at the hands of the tiger in the end. Both are high-ranking predators, but when confronted with tigers, jaguars could not keep their lives. A painful death for the arrogant predator. What will happen when the king of animals and the lord of the jungle clash in captivity? Undoubtedly, there will be a heated conflict that will be played out on a level playing field. Both animals have tremendous strength and a natural ability to defend themselves. Since this is the case, it is not possible to entirely dominate the opponent. Under the lion's clutches, the baby elephant does not escape the attack. It is dragged away by a predator and brutally torn to pieces. Belonging to the group of top carnivores, tigers do not hesitate to attack the large python and turn the prey into a hearty meal. This cold-blooded predator is also very intelligent. It always knows how to dodge attacks to get out of the clutches of its prey. A monkey goes down to the ground to look for food, but does not expect it to be in the sight of a hungry predator. The predator lurks behind the nearby tall bushes. It then gradually approaches its target. The monkeys are quick to flee when they see the lord of the forest coming their way, since they are aware of its presence. The predator makes a hasty dash in the direction of the target. The monkeys swiftly climb the tree in order to defend themselves against the dangerous adversary. The tiger is so hungry that it does not fear danger and instead climbs a tall tree in order to surround the monkeys. And the cat family members' climbing abilities are the weakest of all its siblings. The tiger dithers and cannot muster the courage to take any action. As soon as the potential prey decides to launch an assault, the monkey rapidly ducks out of the way, forcing the tiger to miss its target. The fall infuriates the tiger and immediately chases a new target, reclaiming its inherent advantage. The lord of the jungle captures its prey in the blink of an eye. The other monkey is completely taken aback by the strength of the predator. It is helpless to do anything but stand there and watch as its friend is torn to pieces in front of its very eyes. The warthog, a wild boar that prefers to avoid contact with humans, is widely acknowledged as the progenitor of all pigs. They first appeared on Earth a long time ago, and their great latent vitality allowed them to endure the Ice Age and continue existing to this day. Fangs that sprout from their mouths at an alarmingly early age are the most obvious distinction between a domesticated boar and a warthog. The feral nature of the warthog's fangs aids it in digging for food and also in protecting itself from predators. They enjoy wallowing in the mud in the summer to cool off and rid themselves of any parasites that may have settled on their skin. Warthogs are omnivores because they consume any and all edible objects they come across. Grass, rhizomes, crops, fruits, and even tiny mollusks. The male warthog is larger and heavier than the female, although they both share the same distinctive gray-brown striped coat. The male warthog sports a long flowing mane in the cooler months, whereas female warthogs lack this characteristic. Because of their preference for a solitary existence, males rarely congregate with the herd unless during mating season. Female warthogs typically take the lead in herds, and it is their job to protect the young and teach them how to forage and fight for themselves. In spite of appearances, they are capable of speeds of up to 45 kilometers per hour when running. The warthog is not only one of the fastest land animals, but also one of the best swimmers in the animal kingdom. On a hot summer afternoon in the African forest, in the distance, a hungry predator is lying in wait for its prey to be caught. It must have been its best meal at the moment. The hunter approaches after a lengthy period of probing. The tall grass barrier allows it to sneak up on its prey undetected. As soon as the warthog detects the lion's scent, they begin a furious pursuit. The prey is caught after it has run for a few minutes away from the gateway between life and death. The hunter has won the spoils. It is taking the prey back to the shelter to eat it. Hyenas far away are enticed by the meal, but they are too afraid to get any closer. When they detect the scent of blood, the wild dogs join the lion in a stampede for the kill. After one of the party is attacked by the hunter, the others try and take over the meal. They're all biting each other like mad as they try to defend their mutual comrade. One of the lions sees the throng and comes to protect its teammate. With additional help, the hunter becomes more dangerous. By biting the wild dogs in vulnerable areas, they are able to weaken them. Aware of how formidable the lions are, the dogs hastily break up the formation and flee. The eagle, king of the skies, can grow up to be 1 meter long and weigh up to 70 kilograms. The wingspan of an eagle is around 2 meters in length. The eagle spots its prey from above and dives at light speed to capture it. But it lets its prey escape. Not far away, a leopard is slowly approaching. It quickly ascends the tree, reaches the eagle's neck, and bites it to prevent the prey from flying away. Seemingly still not full, the leopard continues to dig the lair to catch new prey. It exhausts itself digging until it discovers a valuable meal. the prey detects the predator and narrowly escapes the cave, setting off in pursuit once more. The hunter's sharp claws eventually capture the prey after it has narrowly escaped several times. It attacks by leaping at the throat of its prey and suffocating it to death. The predator finds this location to be an easy target for other predators, so it transports the animal to a secure location where it can be eaten raw. Antelopes are the most tame herbivores in the animal kingdom, making them easy targets for the most dangerous predators. They have no idea a savage killer is hiding nearby. A hunger-stricken hunter spots unsuspecting prey and readies for an ambush. In a panic, the prey hurries towards the horde. The hunter anticipates the target's movements and maneuvers it into a hopeless situation, so that it cannot simply join the rest of the swarming attacking. Perhaps today is the end of the antelope, when the hunter is too thirsty for blood. It fiercely chases its prey to the end. Because it is too tired, the prey gradually loses strength. The opportunistic hunter seizes the moment to pounce and bites down on the animal's neck so it can't move. The prey loses too much blood, so it dies to be eaten by the hunter. The antelopes panic as they see their friend being eaten right in front of them. They can only run fast before the lion moves on to the next target. Elephants, the largest land mammal on Earth, are between 3 and 6 meters in length and weigh between 3,000 and 6,000 kilograms on average. They consume a lot of food due to their enormous frame. Elephants are born and raised with the sole purpose of locating sources of water and food. Elephants in the wild frequently rummage through dirt and grass in search of edible roots, saplings, and grasses. Even though they look huge and heavy, their trunks are actually surprisingly adaptable. They break branches with their trunks and carry the food they find to their mouths. Suddenly, as they stop to drink water, the herd leader is ambushed by a crocodile that has been lying in wait in the river. One of the elephants has his trunk chewed off by a predator. Elephants with damaged trunks can still survive without causing any fatalities, though they may require assistance from other members of the herd when foraging for food or fending off predators. After the target successfully escapes, the crocodile moves to another place and immediately encounters the lions. When faced with such a massive hostile force, the lone crocodile stands little chance. The two are in a condition of mutual defense, though, because of their formidable battle prowess. After much effort, the crocodile is likewise able to free itself from the king's grasp. Having exhausted its current food supply, it leaves in search of fresh kills.
Has earned his keep.
Considered the most advanced of all reptiles, the crocodile is known as a fierce hunter with sharp teeth that can crush any prey in an instant. Zebras' striped coats are very distinctive, making it easy for them to identify each other when the enemy tries to separate an individual to attack. The zebras, as is their custom, are making preparations to ford the river so that they can reach their usual grazing grounds. As a result of the crocodile's prior unsuccessful invasion attempts, it is approaching this one with increased caution. The cold-blooded predator that is hiding beneath the water is keeping a close eye on the situation. When it detects that the prey is getting closer, it extends its jaws wide and bites the back of the victim's neck, so preventing the victim from being able to defend itself. The unfortunate victim ultimately becomes a scrumptious meal for the crocodile after being subjected to the pressure of the water and the excruciating pain in the neck. The zebras are terrified after they see their companion being devoured in front of them and run to the shore as quickly as they could. Because the predator moves so swiftly and dangerously, all they can do when they watch their allies fall into the hands of the adversary is look mournfully at them.
Below, we are pleased to introduce to you our talented team. Behind every attractive video is the passion and dedication of our team. Consisting of content writers with a passion and deep understanding of the animal world, our content writers always try and learn more knowledge about wildlife to bring to the audience. Accurate, engaging content about breathtaking matches. And have skilled and professional editors. Our editorial team is made up of college students with a strong passion for video editing and technical artists, ensuring a smooth video viewing experience that and attractive. About PHT Documentary Channel. We are a place to indulge our passion for wildlife and a place to interact and share our passion for fighting animals. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to discover breathtaking battles and touching stories about the world of wild animals.